Good afternoon, YouTube. What a strange world we're living in at the moment. But I'm not going to go into that. That's not what this video is about. There's enough of the news telling you about that. So the video today is a video I've been wanting to and we've needed to make for quite some time now, but we never knew the answer to it. And the video is about Motourev's past, the present and our future, and how you can become part of Motourev. Now the main part of this video is the end part, about our future and how you become part of us. But I need to go through the past and the present first. So unfortunately you need to hear that before I can get to the end part. So let me just start with Motourev, the past. How it started, what we did. So myself and Goose, we worked together. And we've worked together now for about 8 years. Goose had his bike back then, but I didn't. I had a bit of a break since my last bike. And me and Goose always got on, we always spoke. He always used to come to work now and again on his bike and make me jealous. And I had had a bike since 1998, I had quite a big gap. It kept going on to be about getting a bike, so eventually I got a bike. Towards the end of 2016. Obviously got speaking with him. I said we'll have to go out for a ride and start meeting up, which we started doing. We started going out for some little rides, and then I remember one day at work I said to him, I've always wanted to go camping on my motorbike. And funny enough, he said the same. He said it's something he's always wanted to do. So I said, why don't we plan it then? Why don't we do it? So this was in about, I think this was about the February, March, about this time. And I said, let's look at doing something in July. I said, I'll have a look, we're pretty close to Wales, I said, I'll have a look around Wales. I went onto YouTube and I typed in motorcycle routes around Wales. And I thought someone is bound to have done a video. And lo and behold, is where I came across one of the first videos I found was Wildbad Touring when they went to Aberystwyth. So I started watching their video, sent the link to Goose, and I said, have a look at this. This looks ideal. We both agreed that's what we was going to do. So I started doing a bit of research, looking at campsites and best parts. Now at this point, the motor vlogging part had never crossed our mind. Something I wasn't interested in. And the strange thing is with this, the same with Goose. As I said, you watch and hear Goose on camera and he's a funny guy, he's loud, he's outgoing. But we're both shy people. We're not the type of people who really want to be in the limelight. So it's a bit strange how all this panned out. We decided to book our campsite in Aberystwyth for the July. And then Goose says, oh, I know a bloke as well. And his wife's a friend of my wife's. His name's Matt, aka Iceman. I think he might come with us, so we asked him to come along. He come along. So it was the three of us. Now, during this time, from between March and July, where we was going, I carried on watching the rest of the Wildbad tour, the Aberystwyth tour. Straight away, like most people, you fall in love with the characters on there. So I carried on watching it. I ended up then watching the rest of the Wildbad videos, Croatia tour, Norway, and again thought nothing of it. And I mentioned to Goose, I said, maybe, I said, we get a couple of cameras, put them on our helmet, and we can like video our time there. You know, I said, we don't need any microphones in our helmets. We're not recording anything of us talking. Let's just have a bit of footage. So we did that and went on our little camping trip. Came back. I had all the memory cards with the footage on, put the footage together. We was there for the 3 days, so I had quite a few gigabytes of data, and I thought, right, now I've put all this together, I can't email this to Goose, it's too big. I thought the only way I can do it is, I already had a Google account, so I had a YouTube account for years, and I thought I can upload this to YouTube. I thought no one's ever going to find it, I can just send him the link and he can watch it. So that's what we did, uploaded it, sent him the link, thought nothing of it. Then over a bit of time, a few days, a few weeks, we start getting a couple of likes, a couple of thumbs up, a couple of comments. Again, never thought nothing of it. Then we started to get some subscribers coming in, and I thought, what are people subscribing for? What is it? What are they seeing here? We're not talking, we've got no microphones, we're just a bunch of idiots. But obviously the subscribers kept coming in, not massive amounts. And then we probably went out again, did another little ride, and I said to Goose, "I'll put the cameras on again." So we did it. And over time, put a couple more videos on. Went to Lake Vyrnwy and thought, okay, this channel is starting to do something itself, and we haven't intended to. So maybe we look at some microphones. So we've got a couple of cameras, the Drift X's, with some microphones in the helmets. Made a couple of little videos. It was a bit embarrassing to start with, to watch yourself and hear yourself, which I think all people feel when they start. Here we are now, 18 months later. So I think we've got about 100 I don't even know, actually, about 120 videos on our channel. Coming up to nearly 900 subscribers. So, we turned into motovloggers without the intention of wanting to be motovloggers. It kind of just happened. But anyhow, we've gone along with it. We've got a little bit more comfortable being on mic and in front of the camera. Done a few reviews, and at the time, the name. Yeah, let me explain the name. Richard, he said, "Well, what are you going to name the video?" I said, "Well, there's 3 of us going on tour." I said, "I'll just call it 3 Bikes on Tour." So that's what we did. And then my mate Steve, aka Viper, he said, "Oh yeah, I don't mind coming out." I said, "Okay." Then I thought, okay, then to the next video we need to be calling it 4 Bikes on Tour. And then it was Goose who said to me, he said, "Hold on a minute, if this is going to constantly keep changing, you've got to keep changing the name." And he said, "This is starting to take off a bit, you can't keep changing the name." And I thought, maybe you're right. So I was at home, Goose was at home, and I said, "We need to come up with a name." So we looked at the old usual Motovlog, put it in, name's taken. Motovlogger, name's taken. He said, "Well, what we're going to do? What's our mission?" I said, "I don't really know." I said, "We'd like going on our bikes, so we do that." I said, "I wouldn't mind doing a few little reviews, if I have to do some little work on the bike, or if some of us have a new bit of equipment or gear, we do a little review on it." And he says, "Yeah, that's it. That sounds good." So we come up with Motourev. So the way Motourev's taken. And I thought, hold on a minute. So I rethought the name, and I thought, hold on, we want to do motorcycling, we want to go on tour, and we want to do a few little reviews. So I come up with Moto Tour Review, and I thought, no, it's too long, so it's getting a bit silly now. So I just started playing with the words a little bit more, and I come up with Motourev. Although a lot of people call us Motourev, which I suppose it is though, but looking at how it's spelled, it's Motourev. So anyhow, we came up with that name. Goose liked it, I said, that's it then, we're sticking with that. So we named the channel that. Then did what most people do. Got a Facebook page, opened an Instagram account, started putting little pictures up, and the people started coming. Started to speak to a few other moto vloggers like Island Biker and Gorilla Biker. We was all starting out at the same time. So it was nice for us all to talk and chat. So that's how Motourev was born. The present, where we are today. So at the present, 900 subscribers. We're getting quite a few watch minutes in. The Instagram seems to be doing well, the Facebook page seems to be doing well. We've done a few tours, and we then opened up a little private group on Facebook called Motourevers. And I thought that's just for our dedicated people who follow us, so we can have some private talk with them, have a bit of banter and all that kind of thing. And I said to Goose, I said, something's still not right. And he said, what do you mean? I said, I don't know what the model is for Motourev. I said, I don't feel we've identified ourselves. I said, I know him started to make a present. I said, I don't want to be a Richie Vida. I don't want to be a Teapot One. I said, people have got them people. They don't need more of them people. I thought we need to do something. What's going to define us? So I've been battling with this for, I'll probably say, a good part of the year. And then Motorway, Vic, who's now part of Motourev, he was a subscriber and he got in contact with us. And he said, oh, you know, the usual, if ever you're out, I'd like to meet up with you guys and so and so. Now, in the summer, me and Goose normally pop over to this pub in Stourport by where Motorway lives called The Angel. And I said, well, fun enough, where are you? And he said, I'm in Stourport. I said, well, you know, in the summer, we come over there of an evening to The Angel pub. We have a little pint of Coke and a little ride home, just a nice little ride of a summer night. Motorway came back. He said, well, I live just around the corner from there. So we arranged a date and a time and we met up with him. And we just got on straight away with him. Hit it off straight away. And, you know, I think actually when we was at that pub, the following week we was planning to go to Ellen Valley. I said, you know, if you're not doing anything, do you want to come along? So anyhow, we jumped at the chance and he came along. We all had a great time. The weather was fantastic. And then he just said, you know, anytime you guys go out again, if you wouldn't mind, I wouldn't mind joining you. And I said, like, yeah, no problem. And at the time, it felt a bit odd. We knew Vic was a subscriber, and I remember in the video saying at the time, it feels weird meeting people who know what you do and know what your voice sounds like, everything, but you don't know nothing about them. I found that quite odd. But I did kind of like it. Obviously, we started speaking with Vic quite a lot. He started coming out quite a bit, and I said, look, you know, you're more or less out, as much as we are out, you're out every single time, so I said you might as well just be Motourev with us. And he loved it. So that's how that started. And it's only been this last few weeks, and I said to Goose, I said, I think I've come up with something. He said, what? I said, well, this meeting people, making friends, he says, yeah. I said, that interests me more, building like our own little community, our own family. I says, then looking at a number on YouTube, like a subscriber. I said, it don't mean nothing. I said, it's just a number. I said, and a lot of people are getting caught up chasing this number. And I says to me, I said, something doesn't feel right with chasing. I said, the number doesn't mean anything to me. I suppose it can mean, obviously, the more subscribers you get, it's an indication your channel's doing better. People liking what you're doing. I said, we're getting caught up in this. I said, I don't want to get caught up in it. I said, I don't want to chase numbers. It's not what it's about. That's not why we did this. I said, you know, our idea was, and I'll tell you what, let's start a YouTube channel. Let's get as many subscribers as we can and see if we can earn something from it. I said, that was never the idea. I said, I like the part of meeting people. So we arranged the Normandy tour for this year. A few people said, oh, I might pop along. We then organised a camping weekend in Ellen Valley. And we put it on our private Facebook page. So, you know, if anyone wants to tag along, feel free. And I think so far, well, the plan is if we do manage to get out this year to do it, there's about 24 of us going. And I said to Goose, I said, this is it. I said, this is the bit what I like, what feels good. And Goose agreed. He said that he likes just meeting people who've got the same interest, and which brings us on to our future. And I think we have now finally defined the Motourev model, what we want our future to be. And we don't want to be chasing subscribers on YouTube. That's not what we're about. It's not why we did it. We want to open up the Motourev family to all the people that like watching it. So what we've decided to do is, for all the people on our private Motourev group, we're going to class you as you are Motourev. And I think what we're going to do, because we seem to have a lot of interest from it and people seem to like it, is every time we go out, we're going to put an announcement up. So any of the Motourev members can join us. If we ever book a tour, we're going to put the announcement up. Same again, anybody can come and join us. And then what we're going to do is, we did quite a few tours and we booked quite a few camping weekends. So me and Goose have decided that we would like to do more camping. Instead of making them weekends, because it gets a bit difficult for everybody, I said, why don't we concentrate more on just one night camping? Just go somewhere, say on the Friday or the Saturday, go on a little tour wherever you are then, camp the night, then come home the next day. I said, there's more of us can do that. Most people can squeeze that in. So what we are planning on doing for our Motourevers is, we don't know how this year is going to pan out, even if we can get out. Our future model is going to be, we want to plan around 5 to 6 one night camping tours, and everybody is invited to come along. And then we're going to try and plan one big tour a year, so maybe where we're going abroad or we're staying for 3 or 4 days, and again everybody is invited to it. So we want to open up our Motourev arms and welcome you all in, and saying anytime we go out, apart from today, even if we go for breakfast, we put the notification saying we're going for breakfast this morning, if anybody's around, come and join us. So that's going to be our future model. We're concentrating on building our little Motourev family. Obviously we need the videos to do that so other people can see it, and it might be a bit difficult, I suppose, for people who don't live in this country, who follow us, but you are all welcome. If ever you're over here, get in contact with us. If we have any tours planned, you are more than welcome to join us. So I know we are approaching the 1,000 subscribers soon, so I think even when we hit it, I don't think we're even going to celebrate it, because we are more interested in the actual people themselves, not the number. The number doesn't do anything for us. We like talking to people, having the feedback, having the comments. I'll make it my priority. As soon as a message comes through on YouTube, I try and reply instantly to every single person, even if it's just a thumbs up, or sometimes you might not be able to comment. And the same on our Facebook page. I do try to reply to everybody, and to me that's what it is. That's what Motourev is. It's the communication, it's talking with people. That's what we want to concentrate our efforts on. We don't mind doing a few more little reviews. I quite enjoy doing those. Those are quite good. If it helps somebody else, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We're still going to be pumping out hundreds and hundreds of videos. That's not going to stop. And for those who want to know how you join Motourev and become part of us, is all you need to do is head over to our Facebook page, Motourev, and you'll see a link in there for our private group called Motourevers. All you need to do is join that group, and in that group is where I will put in all the notifications. So you need to be a member of that group to get the information, basically, and to get yourself booked on. And there's no membership or anything like that to join Motourev. There's no fees you've got to pay. And what we're going to do is, obviously, I will try my best whenever we book a one night camping tour to speak to the people, see if we can actually book the field, and I can book it all for you. And the cases where we can't, obviously I'll just put a link up and say, right guys, we're going here, you need to go and book yourself in. So if you want to join us guys, you need to pop over and join our private group on our Facebook page, Motourevers. And that's it. That's our future. That's what we want to concentrate on, is spending more time out with people on bikes. People who like us. Just so you like us, you watch us, you comment on us, we want to do basically the same. We want to meet you, we want to speak to you and get some little convoys of bikes out on tour. So I think I've covered everything there. Our past, our present, where we are now, and our future. And how you can become part of Motourev. We don't know how this year's going to pan out at the minute. It's all looking a bit pear-shaped. As I said, we've got Ellen Valley booked, we've got Normandy booked, we've got Lake Verme booked at the end of August. There might be a possibility all those get cancelled, not by our choice, shall we say. I've already spoke to and contacted these campsites and said, we have no intention of not coming or cancelling. I said, as long as you are open, we will be there. If it's possible, we will do it. But at the moment, looking at the news, everything's closing, so everything's getting cancelled. So it's going to be something we're going to have to just monitor. But if this year ends up being a write-off, guys, trust me, when we come back next year, the new Motourev model will be in full action. We'll be booking everything with you, inviting you, getting loads of tours in. So don't forget, guys, join the group, come and speak to us. So from then to now, and to where we're going, I bid you a farewell, and you never know, I might end up doing a virus blog. If we end up getting locked down and we're more stuck in our house, this channel might turn into a diary of me in my garden cleaning my bike every week. You never know. Something like that. We'll probably get a load more subscribers coming, so who knows. See you soon, guys. Till the next one. So from Tranquility Base, the Eagle has landed. I'll see you on the other side of the world.